This was probably the best episode of Falcon and the Winter Soldier so far. So many good things happened in this episode. What's up, everybody? My name is Tootin. Welcome back to the channel and back to another Falcon and the Winter Soldier review. Episode 3, absolutely nuts. We got some of the best everything that we've seen from this show, or really the MCU shows so far. Everything about this episode was good. But we're going to do my top 5 moments, and then we're going to talk about it just a little bit at the end of the video, so let's go ahead and jump into it. So my number 5 moment is the Winter Soldier fight scene. That fight scene in Madripoor where Bucky's pretending to be the Winter Soldier still, and he gets in that big fight, comes back to form, beating all those guys' ass. That was a great scene. Call me crazy, I'm a huge fan of the Winter Soldier. He's one of my favorite characters. Bucky's one of my favorite characters in the MCU, favorite heroes especially, and I love seeing his fight scenes. The Winter Soldier movie was one of my favorites because I love the fight scenes, how they have Bucky like use his arm, the acting by Sebastian Stan, like everything was good here, especially in this fight scene. He whooped a lot of ass and it was fun to watch. My number 4 moment, Agent 13 returns. Sharon Carter returns. This is a pretty big character in the comic books that didn't get a whole lot of shine in the movies that she should have, like Civil War and the Winter Soldier. Seeing as Sharon Carter was a very big character to Steve Rogers' Captain America in the comics, being his girlfriend for a lot of the time, and even was a part of his death in Civil War. So I love to see this character return. She also got a really badass fight scenes, one of the best fight scenes we've seen in the MCU in my opinion. Great episode for her as well. I like that they brought her back and left some mystery to the character, so we know that she's going to show back up in a later episode. And number 3, the Power Broker. The Power Broker is mentioned by name only, but the build-up for this character has been happening since last episode. Last episode it was only a phone call, but this episode really shows you how much power the guy has and everything that he's doing, or guy, girl, whatever, how much power they have over pretty much everything in Europe, like doing big shit, recreating the super soldier serum, or at least funding that. Yeah, this character is being introduced in a big way, and they're like doing a lot of build up for him, kind of like Thanos-esque, so it's kind of cool, seeing as the other villains in the show aren't that good, but we'll get to that. But yeah, the Power Broker is being introduced. Expect a short on him probably tomorrow. And number 2, Zemo was amazing. Zemo is quickly becoming one of my favorite villains in the MCU. Loved him in Civil War, great character in Civil War, and now he's being brought back, and he was probably some of my favorite moments in this episode. Him dancing, his fight scene where he beats all their asses with the mask on, just him talking. He brings a lot of intelligence to the show. It seems like he brings a lot of like food for thought with what he asked Bucky and Sam. Great character, really enjoying this character, really expected him to betray them at the end, but he didn't, and I really like that because he's going to be on their side for a little bit longer, so we get to see more of him, and I'm a big fan of that. Big fan of the actor playing the guy. The character was great in the episode. I can't wait to see more of Zemo next episode. And my number 1 moment, Wakanda Arrives. Now, we all know Wakanda has a big pull in the entire world, seeing as they're the most advanced civilization on Earth. So of course, if the dude who killed their previous king broke out of jail, helped by the dude that they, stored away as a favor for Captain America, and, reprogrammed his brain so he couldn't be a bad guy anymore, if he helped the dude that killed their previous king break out of jail, they're going to be kind of pissed. So, one of the warriors that we actually see in a lot of the movies to do with T'Challa, like his left-hand soldier, Io, hopefully I'm saying that right, returns at the end, of course. Big lead-up, so it seems like, I doubt they're going to play Wakanda into the show in a big way, but of course, it's nice that we're going to see more of this character next episode. We're going to get a little bit of Wakanda in this for all those people who love Black Panther, Wakanda, all that stuff. So overall, I love this episode. This was a really, really good episode. It had a lot of good fight scenes, a lot of character growth, a lot of character building, a lot of story building, just everything that you really want in an episode that's, only got, I think there's only 6 episodes to this show, or 7 episodes to this show in total, so 2 less than WandaVision, or 3 less than WandaVision. So it's everything you want in a show with that few of episodes. Like, it's really doing the build-up very well in this episode, and hopefully that continues into the next episode. I loved all the characters in it, loved Agent 13 returning. I'm interested in what's going to happen with Io and Wakanda, and Zemo, of course, one of my favorite characters in the show, and he's just been in 1 episode. The one problem I have with the episode, which I think is a recurring issue and will be a recurring issue in these shows and has been a recurring issue in the MCU since it started, is the villain. Now, while the Power Broker is getting the most build up to be like the main villain of the show, Flag Smasher, or rather the Flag Smashers and Carly Morgenthau, she is not it. Like, this villain, the Carly Morgenthau's Flag Smashers, they are not it. I'm not behind this villain at all. They're trying to make you empathetic for these people while they're out there killing people. Even though she got the classic line from the comics, violence is the only, language these people speak, or whatever she said, but that's a line from the comics, so that's cool. But the villain, like, I am the least interested in the show, in the episode, when they are on screen. Like, they have not done very well at building these characters. They have not done very well building their cause. And I mean, that tends to happen when you're focusing on a different Captain America, when you're focusing on, Bucky and Sam, when you're focusing on Zemo, and then you have to focus on them too. That tends to happen, and I wish they'd just refocus, because I feel like they're going to end up doing what they always do. The villains aren't going to get enough character growth, or they're going to get a lot of character growth and then die at the end. So I really hope that doesn't happen. I hope they fix that, but as of right now, the Flag Smashers are the weakest part of this series. But aside from that, loved the whole episode, loved everything about it. Really enjoyed the Captain America scenes in this episode. You can tell that John Walker is not all there in the head. He is not Steve Rogers. He played the act very well in the first few scenes of the last episode, but you can tell this guy is not Steve. And he's not all there. He's going after Bucky and Sam now, so that's very interesting. His voice cracking when he got spit on, yelling, "Do you know who I am?" That really shows what kind of person he is and how they're building this cap up. So looks like they're sticking true to the comics on that, so I'm happy about that. But I'm very interested to see what the next episode brings, seeing as this one was so good. I hope the next one, keeps the pace, keeps the build up, keeps the intensity, and I hope they follow through and nail it home, because I'm pretty sure we're either halfway through the show or, like, I don't know, what would it be, like 3.5 way through the show? It's something like that. But that's gonna do it for this video, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think about it in the comments down below. I appreciate you guys watching the video. These videos don't get a whole lot of views as of right now, but I enjoy doing them because I enjoy watching the show. So really leave a comment down below, like the video, share it with your friends, to support the channel, try to get in the YouTube algorithm to show it off to more people, so we can get more people in here having these conversations, talking about these episodes. And make sure to stay tuned for the shorts coming out. There should be one out tomorrow or the next day on the Power Broker, and then there's going to be one probably on Agent 13 or Lamar Hoskins the day after that or the day after that. I need to do one on Lamar, Agent 13, actually a lot of characters, but we're going to try to bust all of the characters out that have already appeared or appeared in a big way. I wanted to wait until the Power Broker appeared in a big way, which was this episode, before I did his short, so stay tuned for that. But anyway, that's going to do it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I've been your host. My name is Tootin, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.